Hear anything?
Nah, nothing at all. Regardless of my talk,
Check, check.
I can hear stuff there,
Yeah.
but it's just not coming through.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's coming through.
That's to the camera. Is that better?
Yeah, it's all good.
I think that's just from that though.
Okay. Yeah. You can still pick up a bit through it. Yeah, thanks, Chris. All right, so apologies if you've just heard myself trying to figure out the audio here, which tells you that the audio is now working. Hello, everyone. Good night. Not good night. I was going to say good afternoon, but it's night. Welcome to the first BigV Championship game of the season. My name's Jay Bryce. I'll be your commentator this evening down here at the Shepparton Sports Stadium. I'm just so excited, man. For Shepparton, it's the first game in the championship in about 2 decades. I think it was 2005 they were last in the championship, so we'll call it 2 decades. And for Wyndham, top of the ladder last year, ultimately a disappointing finals that saw them get eliminated in the semis after dominating most of the season. So really, really tough matchup for Shepparton. I mean, talk about a reality check potentially, or maybe a chance to come out swinging and send a message to the rest of the competition. We're about 2 minutes away from tip-off. Both teams look very different from last season. For Wyndham, they've got Troyce Manassa, I believe, over from Hume, who averaged 20 points, 6 assists, and about 8 rebounds. So, pretty good player. And then for Shepparton, they've got a number of debuts, some familiar faces too. The Kiwi boys returning, Dylan Wilkie and Josh Koeman on the court for the first time together. And also Canadian import Jaden Koch and American import Devin Thomas. Looking forward to it. Should be a good one. Great crowd here at the Shepparton Sports Stadium. About 1 minute away now. Apologies if you're tuning in as a Wyndham fan. I'm much more familiar with the Shepparton squad. I've got all you guys, but I might mispronounce a few names. So please forgive me. Here we go. T-minus 30 seconds.
Saturday night, Shepparton. Wyndham. Some people would say they're the best team in the competition. Now this is probably going to be some of the best basketball you will ever see in Greater Shepparton. Wyndham versus the King, Mustin MG Gators.
Kigo and Ayelara to jump it up. Here we go. And we're off. Manasseh with the ball. Attacking Coke early. Jones for three. It's off. Devin Thomas rebound. Not quite. Devin Thomas rebound now. Josh Kuhlman bringing the ball up. Tommy Frame on the ball now. Driving inside. The floater. It's short. Stays with Shepparton though. Kuhlman to inbound. Jaden Coke for three. Tommy Frame with the offensive rebound. Devin Thomas for three. Just off. And it's Miles Thomas to open the championship scoring. It looks like a foul on Kuhlman. Miles Thomas has spent some time playing in Romania, so his stats were a little bit harder to find than some of these other BigV guys. Kigo to Kuhlman. Back to Kigo. Kigo fakes the shot. And Coke puts Shepparton on the board in the championship for the first time in 20 years. Gilbert. And that's Tommy with the dunk. Kigo with the screen. Kuhlman. Devin Thomas in the post. Jab step, pull up. It's off. Jones with the rebound. Driving it. Kuhlman thought he got a steal there, but it's a foul called. Jones inbounds to Ayalara. Manasseh snakes the screen, goes inside, and it counts. And one. He's going to be a tough cover for the Shep Gators. Kuhlman bringing it up. Driving in. Offload to Kigo. Nice bump. Hook shot. Not quite. Jones pushing. Manasseh. Spin move. Back to Tommy. Driving on Kigo. And we've got a foul on Lockie Kigo. Big man from Benalla. Add a Tommy Ayalara at the free throw line. First one's off. The Gators home crowd will love that. Kicking up a storm in here. One of two for Tommy. Coke to inbound. Tommy Frame. Guarded by Gilbert. Sorry, that's a Hibbett. Doubled. It's going to stay with Shepparton. Good pressure from Troyce Manasseh. Kigo. Kuhlman gets his own miss. Tommy Frame tries to push it inside to Devin Thomas. Too much. Jones the other way, attacking Kigo. Has already got one foul. Out to Manasseh. Gets up high. And we're going to get a timeout from the Gators. Tough start for Shepparton.
10 points.
Down 8 points.
Thanks to Ken Mustard, MG. Don't forget, folks, if you're over 18, the bar is open. You can come over to this side of the court, get yourself a drink. You can go to the canteen and get something to eat. The bar is open, the canteen is open.
Shepparton just forcing shots a little bit early. Wyndham looking very comfortable. Few substitutions. For Shepparton, looks like Keego's come out, picking up that early foul. And Kiwi sharpshooter Dylan Wilkie has come in. So Devin Thomas will be pushed to the 5. Tommy Frame again. The double comes once more. And it's lost once more. Manasseh the other way. Is patient, and he gets the 2. Here's Wilkie trying to go the other way.
6 points to choice.
Wilkie draws the foul. I tell you what, Manasseh's game sense is really standing out early on. He's almost got 3 or 4 steals already. He averaged 3 last season, but not that time. And it opened up the space for Wilkie to drive and get fouled.
Back into the team in 2024. This is Dylan.
Dylan Wilkie, part of the squad that made the grand final in 2022 before moving on to the Bendigo Bandits last year, and he's back this year. He makes the first one, and he makes the second one. Welcome back, Dylan.
He gets his name on the score sheet for Ken Mustard, MG.
Coke pressuring Thomas. Nice pump fake. Good block. And Jaden's going the other way. Wilkie spotting up. Taking his time. Devin Thomas thought about it. Wilkie again. Driving. And he draws the foul again. All started. Jaden Coke being patient, timing his jump perfectly, getting the block.
Dylan Wilkie goes to the line for another free run. He was only there a few minutes ago. Beautiful block on this end of the court. That's basketball.
Off on the first one. Second one's good. And we've got a sub. Emmanuel Dang into the game for Jones. Thomas bringing it in. Guarded by Coke. Manasseh. Tommy. Manasseh. For 3. High arc is off. Good rebound, Devin Thomas. Jaden Coke's going to bring it. And he's going to push. Find Wilkie in the corner. Thought about the 3. Devin inside. Beautiful spin move. And that's Devin Thomas's first points for the Shepparton Gators.
4 points to Devin.
3-pointers off. Devin Thomas with the rebound. Tommy Frame's pushing it. Josh Kuihman thought about it. Wilkie back to Kuihman.
Serious defense from Wyndham.
Devin Thomas around to Tommy Frame.
Wow, we've got a game of basketball here.
Kuihman.
5 minutes into the first quarter.
Coke. No, doesn't go to Coke. Running out of time here. Wilkie for 3. It's off. Tommy again going in for the rebound. But Thomas came up with it. Manasseh back. Wow. Oh. Thomas from deep. So we've got Devin Thomas on the Gators and Miles Thomas on Wyndham. Devin. Coke for 3. Yes, sir! Coke with the sweet shot. Frame. Thomas steps into it. Frame picks it up. pushing the pace. Coke steps into the floater, and he makes it. Could have been an M1 there. And just like that, we're knotted up. 12-12. That's more like it. Well, depending who you are. That's more like it from Shepparton's perspective.
Gators are back in the game. They were 10 points down. In those last few minutes, the Gators scored 10 points. Wyndham scored 2.
And Matt Bartlett is going to come onto the court for the first time. Captain fantastic for the Shep Gators. Coming off the bench, a bit of a different role for him. But the veteran point guard still got a lot to give.
The two best teams in the competition here. Gators are holding their own with Wyndham, who were on top of the ladder all last year.
Joshua Norling bringing the ball up. Manasseh. Guarded by Wilkie. Wow. It's a lot of physicality from Manasseh early on. Devin Thomas bringing it up. Guarded by Thomas. Thomas on Thomas. That was a bit of a tongue twister. Thomas setting the screen. Kuiman. Bartlett. Thomas fouled by Ayalara. He's going to get subbed out here. We've got Bo Koskat coming into the game. Kuiman takes a rest, and Nick Dodd, Shepparton's Defensive Player of the Year last year, comes into the game. Straight away, corner three, and it's off. Manasseh going the other way, picked up by Coke, driving. Wow. He's absolutely cooking early on here. Matt Bartlett, Norling almost with the steal. Matt drives in, fakes the pass, almost the and one. But he picks up the foul. Lovely fake pass there from Matty Bartlett. That court vision on display early. Wilkie getting the group together. And we got Lockie Kigo back into the game for Devin Thomas. Remember, Kigo on one foul already. Wouldn't want to pick one up here. Bartlett at the line. First one's good. Matty Bartlett on the score sheet for the first time in the championship. And he's off on the second. Emmanuel Deng brings down the rebound. Norling. Manasseh. Drive, pull up. Lovely pass to Bo. It's off. Jaden Coke. He's going quick. To Wilkie. Pulls up. It's off. Manasseh the other way. Thomas. Taking on Kigo. Pull up. That's tough. Very nice. Not much Lockie can do about that. Kigo with the screen on Coke. Coke pulling up. Just out. Manasseh the other way. Bartlett. Nick Dodd. Norling for three. Coke with the rebound. It's 13-18 here. Gators haven't scored a field goal in the last few minutes. But they're getting to the rim. Bartlett here. Manasseh switched on to him. Nick Dodd to Wilkie. Wilkie. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Coke. Fakes the 3. Kigo with the rebound. Nice little pump fake. Second time of asking, third maybe. And he's fouled. Great persistence from Kigo. He'll want a couple of those shots back, but he's going to try and earn them at the line.
Choice makes a break. Daniel Herbert comes on for Wyndham. Keep your eye on Daniel, he knows how to play the game.
Kigo at the line. And he's scratched. There you go, Lockie. Wilkie, just tell him, Lockie, don't drop your head.
When the ball goes in, you let him know you like it, Shepparton.
They love the hustle. Doesn't quite get the bounce. Norling. Pressed by Matty Bartlett. And it was a great press in the end, almost.
Nice save.
Here we go. Thomas. Step back. Wow.
Jumper there.
Again, what do you do?
7 points to Miles.
Bartlett. Bring it up. Bartlett. Beautiful drive. Thought he got fouled. Norling takes it the other way. To Bo. It's off. Coke can't get the rebound. Oh, great pass. Nice disguise. They've still got it, Wyndham. Manuel Dang driving on Coke. Kicks out. Hibbert for 3. Back rim. And they can't get the rebound. Wyndham, for about the millionth time this possession. Kick to Bo. And it's off. Wilkie finally comes up with it. Dodd. Gonna bring it up. Kigo, he's got a mismatch. Doubled now. Wilkie, spotting up. That's what he does. Shooter. Hibbert coming back. Just under a minute left in the first quarter. Dang thinks about the 3. And no foul there. And Bartlett gets the steal. Captain Fantastic Wilkie. Yes, sir! Raise the roof. 20 all. That's demoralizing. A 3 off a steal. Matty Bartlett setting up the Kiwi big man. Dang. Into Hibbert. 5 seconds left in the quarter. Nice pass. Potentially an N1 there. Oh, and Kigo's thrown it away. Dang. It's off. It's off.
Give a round of applause, folks. The boys from Wyndham and the Shepparton Gators.
The Gators trail 22-20. So a pretty poor start. Down 10-2. They've clawed back into this competition.
I'd like to thank the sponsors for making the game happen for us tonight. Ken Marston, KFC, Synergy Traffic Management,
Gators really did get back into it quickly. So quickly that my mum has texted me that something about going to get pumpkin, and then she's come back in the Gators level. So take from that what you will, I guess. So both teams' new recruits settling in very nicely. Coke and Devin Thomas scratching for the Gators.
We've got a very special birthday here tonight. He actually used to play for the Gators or the GV Giants back in the late 1960s. And he's here tonight. Here he is over here. Shane Tracy, it's his birthday today. He turns 42. Happy birthday, Shane. Good to see you back watching the Gators games. It's always good to have the old Gators players in here tonight. And also our crowd supervisor tonight. He's up in the grandstand in the orange vest. That's Lucky Phil. Good to see you, Phil.
Alrighty. Getting things underway here again. We've got Aaron Dolney coming into the game for Wyndham. And for Shep, Tommy Frame's back and Josh Koeman are back. Kigo takes a rest. Devin Thomas is back. Here we go. Hibbett, pressed by Koeman. And he's lost it out of bounds. Koeman will love that.
When you step up and cheer, it actually works.
Wilkie to inbound. Frame bringing it up. Pressed by Norling.
He's never played for the Gators. Tommy Frame's playing for the Gators.
Devin Thomas. Koeman. On the drive. Devin. Spin. It's off. Couldn't quite get his own board. Norling the other way. Very nice driving kick. Hibbett for three on the step back. And Koeman comes up with it. Wilkie. Is he three in a row? Yes, he is. He's back and he's scorching hot. That's the Kiwi link up right there. Koeman and Dylan Wilkie, high school teammates in Auckland. Hibbett on the drive. Nick Dodd gets the block and the rebound. Great defense. Koeman coming back the other way.
23-22. The Gators are up.
Devin Thomas. Wilkie. Nice drive. And he's fouled. Excellent minutes from Dylan Wilkie early on here.
The big guy from Mobile, Alabama.
Oh, great. Manasseh's back into the game.
This is Trice.
Terrifying sight
Back for Wyndham.
for Shepparton defenders.
He's the highest scorer tonight.
Wilkie inbounds to Devin Thomas. Koeman. Set a back screen for Wilkie, but it wasn't there. Tommy Frame. 5 seconds. Devin Thomas. He's got to do it all himself. And it's off. Hoskak with the rebound. And Manasseh the other way. Taking on Wilkie. Step back. Opts to pass. Thomas. And Koeman comes up with the board.
Josh gets the ball. He'll bring it down to the Catmasters MG Gators.
Devin Thomas, that's a tough screen. Koeman, Nick Dodd, wide open for three. Oh, just toying with the Shepparton crowd here, but ultimately rings out. Tommy Frame, posted up by the Thomas, doubled by Josh. Manasseh receives it up the top. Taking on Wilkie. Koeman earns a jump ball. And that's gonna be Gators ball. Yeah. Great energy from Koeman. Picked up a lot of early rebounds here. Yet to scratch, I believe.
Give our boys a round of applause for rubbing up the floor. Good on you, fellas. Good work. I'll shout you a beer at the end of the game. How's that sound? Done.
Frame bringing it up. Frame driving all the way. Just like his dad, Speedy Frame. That was quick. Thomas on Thomas again. It's a long three by Dolney. Young man, I believe, is about my age. So that's why he's out there and I'm up here. Nick Dodd to Wilkie, And he's fouled. Oh, it's an offensive foul. Believe it or not, the Shepparton bench don't agree with that call. Coke's back into the game. Devin Thomas takes a seat. So that's going to push Nick Dodd to the 4 or 5. Coke's going to play big on Miles Thomas. Coke. Frame guarding Manasseh. Here's Thomas. Kuiman comes up with the board. Now he's racing the other way. Nick Dodd. Frame. Nick Dodd. Coke. Yes, sir. Jaden Coke down the nose of the defense. Bo, Euro step. Coke comes up with it. Coke finds Nick Dodd. Framey. Kuiman driving now. Out to Nick Dodd. Coke to Josh. Oh, beautiful movement. Kuiman doubles Manasseh. Hibbett takes the pass. I don't know what happened there. I thought it was a travel for a second, but
27-25, the Gators are up.
Probably an off-ball foul.
6 minutes to go, second quarter.
Dolney to inbound the ball here.
Shepparton using here tonight. Make sure you're smiling. Getting some good shots. In focus. Focus is good. Here we go. Wyndham ball from the side. Coach Lucas Allen. Pretty much in the game. Loves his basketball, Lucas. He's a Shepparton guy.
Manasseh. Step back on Tommy Frame. It's off. Matt Bartlett comes up with it, just about. Guarded by Jones. And Coke's fouled. For a second there, I thought he was going to jam that home. Or wedgie the ball, one of the two.
From Canada. Goes to the line. The 2 free ones. Thanks to Cap Consulting.
Bartlett looking to offload to Nick Dodd there, I believe. And the ball finds its way to Coke, who's fouled.
No thunder in the area, Lucas. No cause for concern.
Lovely stroke from Coke. Makes the first. And the second. Excellent first half here from Jaden Coke.
That's 9
He's a fan favorite already. Manasseh.
Gators, 9 points.
Dolney from deep. Wow. He's not short on confidence. But neither's Josh Kuiman with the ball now. Finds Matty Bartlett. Steps into a 3. Can he answer? He sure can. He sure can.
Dreams of 3 from the top half. 4 points to Matt Bartlett.
Jones in the corner. 42% from behind the arc last season, but not that time. Could have been an offensive foul there, but Matty Bartlett just says, I'll just keep going. Not worried about it. Nick Dodd. Nice pump fake. Tries to kick it to Framey. And that's off a Wyndham hand. No. That's been overruled by the other referee. So it will stay with Wyndham. Manasseh. Manasseh driving on Frame. Good defense by Tommy. And again, Jones for 3. It's off. Thomas with the rebound. Framey comes up with it. Ooh. Great handles. Jaden Coke. Manasseh fouls him. Coke very direct here early on. Wanting to get to the rim every time.
Gators ball from the side. Thanks to our good friends at the Bucket Centre.
Koeman. Frame with the screen. Koeman, long pass to Frame. Nice pass, just off Nick Dodd's shoulder. Nice idea from Tommy Frame.
Joshua takes a break, welcome back. All the way from Indiana, USA, Devin Thomas. 32-28, Gators are up.
Good defense by Frame there. Jones driving in. Oh, that was impressive from Coke, but it's a foul before the block. And believe it or not, Coke doesn't agree.
He's licensed to thrill. Man, can he jump. I'm impressed.
Gators with a slim lead here. Jones at the line. And he's off on the first. Would be disappointed with. Fantastic shooter, Jones. Second one's good. Gators lead by 3. Framey. To Thomas. Bartlett sets the screen. And Manasseh comes up with another steal.
We get a hand foul. We can ball on the side. Umpire Brad Pitt drives off the ball there for Aaron. Aaron will bring it in.
I'd love to know how many steals Manasseh has now. It feels like 3 or 4 already. Manasseh snakes the screen, takes on Kigo. Coke tips it. Frame comes up with it. Coke with Thomas in front of him, takes him on. And 1! Count it. Count it, baby. Things are going better with Coke. And we've got a timeout. Well, Gators looking good early on. Very early in this game. 3 minutes left till halftime. And basketball, while it is a game of 4 quarters, it's also a game of 2 halves. But, you know, best team in the league last year. Shepparton, newly promoted, doing pretty well early on.
Highest scorer for the Gators tonight. Highest scorer is number 9, Dylan Wilkie, on 12 points. Second highest scorer for the Gators, he's on 9 points, Jaden Coke from Canada.
Dylan Wilkie's on 12 points. And Coke has a chance to get to 11. Sorry, to 10 at the line. I just had a pizza delivered to me for halftime. This is amazing. Basketball and pizza. What could be better? Coke can't convert the 3-point play. Actually, some Coke would go nice with this meal, but can't have it all. Kigo Thomas switched on to Manasseh. Dolney from 3. Coke comes up with the board. Just about keeps possession. He's going the other way. Drops off to Kigo. Coke causing problems. That's our Canadian. Manasseh. Jones. Thought about it. Thomas. Got it by Coke. Staying with it. Coke forces the turnover. Coke causing all sorts of havoc here. Bartlett. Guarded by Manasseh. Finds frame. Kigo with the screen. Thomas with the post up. Thomas on Thomas. Thomas into Thomas. And it's off. Devin Thomas, that is. Good defense by Wyndham there. Just not biting on the pump fake. Staying straight up. Emmanuel Deng back into the game. Manasseh's going to bring the ball up. Guarded by Coke. Throwing a lot of different coverages at Manasseh. He's had small guards on him. And Coke goes flying off the screen and earns an offensive foul. Jaden Coke has owned these last 2 or 3 minutes, I would say. A very nice first half in his debut.
Thanks our ball wipers. Again, another beer for you. Thanks to everyday supplies. Thanks to our ball wipers.
Frame off to Devin. Bartlett driving, dropping, framey, reverse. The bucket center boys connecting. Manasseh trying to answer immediately. 1.5 minutes here. Ooh, bit of a bust up here. Okay. Haven't seen that for a couple games. Devin Thomas getting into it with, I believe that was Jovan Bohanovic. I've definitely butchered that, but I gave it my best try. And looks like the Gators are going to come up with the ball. No? Yes. I think. I don't know what's going on. I'm just going to wait. Okay. So we're going to get free throws out of this. Must have been over the limit, potentially, or an unsportsmanlike foul. Devin Thomas to the line, with a chance to make it a 10-point lead for Shepparton, with 1.5 minutes left until halftime, and he does. Very important last 1.5 minutes here. Want to keep that lead going into the half. And he's got 2 of 2, and I think the Gators are going to keep possession here. So a chance to add on to that. In the championship, guys are so good, can never feel comfortable. So a chance to rack up some points, get a bit of breathing room. Bartlett picked up by Jones. And miscommunication there. Bartlett running back on Manasseh. Manasseh with yet another steal. That was just a complete miscommunication from Bartlett and Coke. Frame, driving into Deng. Tries to force it into Devin Thomas. No luck. Stays with Gators. Jaden Coke to inbound. 40-31, 1 minute left. Tried to dump it off to Devin Thomas. No luck. Coke again. Bartlett, fadeaway. That's pretty. Like clockwork. When you've been doing that for 20 plus years, it starts to feel like clockwork. Manasseh driving, kicking. Jones on Kigo. The hook shot's good. 40 seconds left. Coke on Deng. Offensive foul. The referee judging Coke uses off arm to gain an unfair advantage there. So 40 seconds left. Gators are going to want some stops here. 42 to 33. It's all about momentum here heading into the second half. Dolney takes it himself, and Frame picks up the foul. So we're going to get free throws here for Dolney. Coke comes out of the game for Koeman. In for the last 30 seconds. Koeman, I believe, still yet to score. Dolney at the line. The crowd getting loud, but he makes the first. To cut the lead to 7. And he does.
8 points to Aaron Dolney. 8 points.
Kigo. Koeman.
Let's go, Gators. Let's go. Sing it.
Step back. It's off. Kigo. Drop step. Patient with it. In and out. Come on. Blocked. Wow. 8 seconds. Manasseh with the ball. Going the other way. Driving through. Put back. No shot. And we're going to get offensive interference. The referee judging the ball was still in the cylinder there. That's a tough call. Looked to be well out to me. 2 seconds left. Oh, no. My bad. Goaltending. That makes sense. So the 2 will count. And so all of a sudden, what was 10 is 5. 2 seconds. Koeman. Looking like Koeman or Frame to chuck up a prayer. Let's see. Who knows? Koeman takes it. And it's not close. All right. If you'd have told Shepparton they'd lead by 5 at halftime, I think they'd take it. But probably could have been more. They had a 10-point lead with about 2 minutes left. And Wyndham, a few quick buckets, got back into it. Alrighty. Well, we'll be back for the second half. We've got some junior Gators here to take the court. Lovely chance for the kids to get in front of this massive crowd here at the Shepparton Sports Stadium. I'm going to turn my mic down and eat some pizza. Thank you very much.
some of that? Grab some. I need to take the box back though, so just grab some slices.
Couple rebounds around. Jones in the corner. Kicks it for three. It's off. Frame with the rebound. Gators going the other way.
Thanks to Everyday Supplies and Stella Coffee.
I believe we're back. We had a bit of a disruption to the visual feed. I'm hoping you can see me now. Well, not me, but the live stream. Jaden Coke going the other way. Okay, I think we're good. Coke for three. It's off. Wilkie following it in. All right. Wow. Bit of a poster dunk the other way. Wow. Manasseh with the oop. And Devin Thomas almost has it stolen. Not a great start to the second for the Gators. Lead cut to three. Kuiman is pressed. Going to step into the three. Yes, he is. It's off. Frame. Tips it to Devin. Devin tries to get it off to Kuiman. And it's going to stay with Shepparton. All right. Just got confirmation from my mother that we're back. So, good to know. Kuiman trying to inbound. Drops it to Coke. To Frame for three. It's off. Kuiman can't keep it alive. Manasseh comes up with the board. Manasseh pressed by Wilkie. Ends up on the floor, but Manasseh still has the ball. Been very dominant this game, Manasseh. He gets the turn on Frame. No foul. Good defense from Tommy.
Excellent defense by the Gators. Well done, guys. Good to watch.
Off Manasseh.
Saturday night here in Shepparton. Jaden brings the ball in.
Jaden attacking. Devin to Frame. Kuiman. Attacking again. Drops it to Tommy. Frame. Can't quite flip it in. Jones with the rebound. Going the other way. Turns. Manasseh. Jones. Devin switches out. Manasseh is wide open for three. It's off. Devin Thomas with the rebound. Frame going the other way. Gators still yet to scratch in the second half. Wilkie. Frame. Kuiman. Fakes the shot. Frame now. And it's turned over. Looks like the ball went out a couple times there. Now we're going to get Captain Matt Bartlett back into the game. Great effort from Tommy Frame, but hopefully just cool things down a bit for the Gators. Rushing things a little bit. Thomas. Coke defending. Manasseh. Bartlett on the floor. Gets up. Oh, wow. Wow. Jaden Coke is a freak. I mean, it's a foul, but it's an impressive foul. But Manasseh is getting all the way to the rim with ease, causing problems for Shepparton. With a chance to cut the lead to one. Cuts it to two. Crowd getting loud. And he's 2 of 2. Bartlett. Coke. Taking it in. No foul. Tries to keep it alive.
Nice save.
Jones here.
Good work all the way to the hole.
Takes on Devon. And another foul called. Potentially a little bit unlucky there. Hands look good, maybe a foul on the body.
41-42, it's a 1-point ball game.
But now it's a chance for Wyndham to take the lead. Down 10 with 2 or 3 minutes left in the first half.
Just looking at the
Shepparton just struggling on offense. I'd say they're doing just fine defensively. A few unlucky fouls here and there. But Wyndham tightening the screws on the other end. Jones again. He just missed both, I think. Koeman racing the other way. Nick Dodd. Bartlett in the corner was wide open just for a second. Nick Dodd back out to Koeman. Nothing doing there. Nick Dodd can't quite come up with the ball. Jones now. And Thomas bounces it in. We've got a timeout. Not a great start to the second half. Wyndham take the lead.
That's 9 points for Miles Thomas for Wyndham. The timeout game is revamping this now. Close game, 42-43. Game is down by 1 point.
So Wyndham, like all great and experienced teams do, they go into half, they just settle down, just reset.
We're back in the game. The bar is open. The canteen is open. Get yourself a drink. Get yourself something to
Gate is not quite able to penetrate the Wyndham defense and get close to the rim.
and the milk bar.
Coke takes a seat. Wilkie back to Bartlett. Wilkie, Thomas, thinks about the three. Lovely Euro. Almost gets the M1. How about the strides from Devon Thomas? I think he just took 2 steps from close to the 3-point line. Ended up right on the rim.
Number 7, Cossack comes back in. For Wyndham.
He really has stepped all over Europe, Devon Thomas. Played some international ball in some interesting places. I believe Germany last season. Don't quote me on that. But a couple different spots, and he's ended up in Australia this season. He makes the first free throw.
Devon.
Makes the second. Gators retake the lead. Sometimes it just takes getting on the board, settling down. Bartlett comes up with the steal. Finds Wilkie. It's off. Koeman keeps it in. Wilkie again. Koeman. It's off. Good looks though for the 2 Kiwis. Nick Dodd's taken on Manasseh. Again, a different coverage. Jones for 3. And it's good. Interesting tactic here from Shepparton, just throwing a lot of different bodies from Manasseh. Which makes sense. He's quite a versatile player. He's very quick and agile, but quite big and strong at the same time. Bartlett takes it inside. Devin Thomas can't quite get the offload to Koeman. We've got a sub, Lockie Kigo coming back into the game. Bartlett to inbound. Devin Thomas is out. Koeman. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And one! Lovely work from Koeman. Got to say, a much more reserved Josh Koeman. He's a very energetic, confident player. But coming into his second season at Shepparton, he's only 21. He's just looked a lot cooler, keeping a calm head. I'm sure we'll see that passion. Don't you worry about that. Just very patient tonight, Josh Koeman. Shot wasn't falling. Didn't change the formula. Bartlett on the other end. Manasseh. Out for three, and it's good. That's Hibbett. Bartlett with the long inbound. Wilkie. And we got a kick ball. Thought maybe there was an alley-oop on there to Lockie Kigo, but not quite. So Bartlett pushing it. Risky long pass, but almost resulted in an easy two for Lockie Kigo. Nick Dodd. Nice fake. Takes the bump. Jones. Kigo gets up there, and Bartlett keeps it in. That's what he does. The ginger rim protector. Bartlett gives it off, completes the two-way highlight. Clean up on Isle Kigo. Reward the big man for running. And that time, Kigo nowhere near the rim. And so it's an easy two. Koeman, picked up by Jones. Kigo. Back out to Bartlett. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, beautiful behind the back dribble. Looked like a foul, but not going to get it. Manasseh the other way. Nice patience from Manasseh. Hit it for three. That's two in a row.
He has scored the last 3 times. It's number 12. That's
4-point lead. Kigo feeling himself a bit, going between the legs, picking up the foul. A little bit scary for a second, but we trust the big man.
We got the big guns on the floor now, folks. Let's go, Tigers.
Frame. Wilkie takes the bump. Nick Dodd, Kigo receives the double, throws it away, looking for a cutting coke.
Nice idea, nice idea. Didn't quite hit the target, but nice idea. 2 minutes 50 to go. Third quarter, Saturday night.
5-point lead for Wyndham.
Best teams in the competition.
Gators need to hang into this.
Point all game.
Wyndham, very experienced team. They'll pull away if you let them. Manasseh picked up by Frame. Driving in. Hibbett again. He's just feeling it right now. And the lead's ballooned out a bit here for Wyndham. Kigo, no. Nick Dodd back the other way. And we've got a double-digit lead to Wyndham. I've been saying Hibbett. Might be a Herbert. So apologies to Daniel. Nick Dodd inside, and he's fouled. Gators desperately need a score here. Sometimes it just takes one bucket and then the floodgates open. But right now they're slammed shut. Koeman coming in for Nick Dodd.
Two New Zealanders on the floor.
Coke inbounding. Miscommunication there.
Oscar takes a break. Aaron Dolby comes back on. He's a shooter. Keep an eye on him, folks. Number 2.
The Shepparton boys cutting a frustrated figure out there. Desperately need a change of momentum. Just way too open for Manasseh, but he misses. Frame with Deng switched onto him. Driving in. Nothing doing. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Kigo. Needing help. Oh, almost didn't. Frame keeps it alive. Coke got right up there. Keeps it alive. And it is fouled. Good persistence from Coke. But man, we need some points.
The big fella, the Canadian, Jaden.
Kigo. Just about. Kill him in for 3. Come on. Yes, sir. That's it. Let's get back on track. Apologies if you're a Wyndham fan. My bias is coming through just a little bit.
1 minute on the clock.
Manasseh.
10 on the shot clock. Here we go.
Frame.
Lead to the hole.
In and out. Jaden Coke the other way, looking to push. Just doing a bit too much. Dang. Oh, Coke almost comes up with the steal. Dolney driving on Wilkie. Tough bucket. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Quarter to forget for the Gators. Can they fashion something positive here going into the final period? Kuiman. Coke. 15 seconds. Coke pulls up, and he's fouled on a 3. Fortunate. Very fortunate for Shepparton. Nothing doing that possession. Someone's hand in the cookie jar. Reaches in, picks up the foul. And Coke's going to get 3 free throws here.
Keep in mind, folks, this yellow team, Wyndham, were on top of the ladder all last year. They're the big dogs of the champs.
Makes the first. Makes the second.
Mate, this guy is the Wayne Gretzky of basketball. He's from Canada. The great one, 21.
Can he go 3 of 3? He can't. 12 seconds to work with here. Gators have hung in there. 3. Frame with the steal. 1 second, put it up, Frame. Oh.
Give it a round of applause, guys. That's 25
Oh.
for the Gators.
All right. A little bit of daylight for Shepparton. Still right there. Just a 7-point game.
And the Gators like to jump.
I reckon this place would have exploded had that gone in. Pretty much a capacity crowd here at the Shepparton Sports Stadium. I mean, it's always over capacity, but as much as physically possible, just about in here. Got people standing on the far end of the court, you can see, and the bleachers surrounding me pretty much packed out. In fact, packed out. Now we've got some junior Gators throwing some... Are they chomps? If they're chomps, I want some. I'm trying to get some of their attention. None of them are looking at me. Oh, no. Wow. Nah. Maybe in a couple years. I think I'm a bit far back. Oh, I thought I had one. One's ended up at my feet, and I did the good thing, and I let the person in front of me have it. Wow. And they're a chomp bar too. If you know me, you know that was a difficult decision.
Junior gamers, do you want some more jump bars? I'll get some more. I've got one. Don't forget those. If you're having a special occasion or a birthday and you'd like to hire a box, this box over here, the swamp box, is for hire, okay? Who wants to go in here?
Gators struggling here. 37% from the field, 35% from three. Doing well getting to the line. 14 of 19 compared to Wyndham's 7 of 10.
And as you can see in the swamp box tonight, folks, we have the royal family all the way from England. The royal family, give us a royal wave. Yes, royals.
Leading scorers here, we've got Jaden Koch on 15 for the Gators, Dylan Wilkie on 12, and Troyce Manasseh with 21. Daniel Herbert with 13. Kuiman driving in. It finally hits frame in the corner, and Manasseh got a piece of it. Kuiman potentially just didn't quite see frame until it was too late. Frame with good hands on the other end though.
Troyce brings the ball in for Wyndham.
Matty Bartlett leads the assists in 4, and Manasseh has 3 as well. 54 to 61. Need to stack up some stops here at the defensive end. Dolney. Deng. Good hands. Manasseh, 3 seconds on the shot clock. Herbert, frame goes down, offensive foul. You won't find a guy that leaves it all out on the floor more than Tommy Frame. That guy, his legs just don't stop. It's like a blow. He's like a roadrunner out there. Except with better hair. Koch bring it up. Koch getting in there. Dish off to Devin Thomas. There you go. The American and the Canadian linking up. Kuiman picks up a foul. We like the intensity though. Deng inbounding. Manasseh. And that's definitely a kick ball from Jaden Koch. Bo. Driving on Devin Thomas. Devin. Good contest. Koch the other way. Nice pass. Wow. Contorting in the air. Devin Thomas steps into a 3. Come on. Yes, sir. Stretch the floor, big man. Let's go. Something's happened here. All of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. Energy is shifted.
Johnny Cougar is from Indiana.
Tommy Frame doing an excellent work guarding Manasseh. He hasn't really had a chance the last couple of possessions. I should start a Tommy Frame fan club. Herbert. Pulls up. Nice dump off to Kostak. Kuiman inbounding. Devin Thomas. Thomas Frame. Nice spin. Getting inside. Creating problems. Thomas. 2 in a row. Not that time. Frame. What do we got? Shepparton's ball. Tommy Frame and Dylan Wilkie. Just flying around. trying to keep the possession alive.
It's a basketball show here tonight, folks.
Koeman orchestrating the offense.
Josh brings it in.
Shout out these two little heroes, giving the court a wipe.
Floor wipers. Give the kids a round of applause.
Absolute superstars.
And one free beer each.
Koeman very vocal. Oh, that's tough. But he does get it off. Koeman, catch and release. Wow, quick trigger, Koeman. Splash. He's locked in, look at him. He's got that look in his eyes. Herbert steps back over Koeman. No good, Wilkie, great rebound. It's going the other way. Frame, come on, give it to Josh. Dylan, Kiwi to Kiwi. Oh, no. Manasseh, back the other way. Frame, crossed over. Wow. I mean, Coke gets me out of my seat every time he goes up for a block. I don't know that he's had one tonight, but it's almost stunning. He's getting into his, okay. Wow. Wow. Just wow. Shepparton, say hello to Jaden Coke. That right there is just saying, I'm just going to get us 3 points. Manasseh, Dolney, open for three. It's off to the left. Coke can't come up with it. Deng keeps it in. 65-65. We're level. Herbert. Deng wide open in the corner. No. Wilkie with the rebound. Wow. 6 minutes left, but you'd think there was about 30. Intensity is going up a level. Here we go. Koeman. Devon. Just going to go himself. Can't get the bucket. Herbert the other way. Koeman. Fouls. Wow. I mean, I need to settle down a bit. That was fun. Still a long time left in this game. Man, I missed this.
Massive storm cloud right over the rim.
Herbert, first of two. To give Wyndham the lead, and he does. 66-65. High scoring affair. A lot of time left in this game. Two of two.
He is on fire tonight, Daniel, Wyndham.
We're going to get a sub. Jones back into the game for Dolney.
He's the shooter.
Coke inbounds to Koeman. Back to Coke. Oh my, wow. This guy's, oh my God. Cook him. Let me see something. Ah, no. Frame all over it. Wow. Like, that's what I'm talking about.
In the back, 50 meters.
I think I might be in love with Tommy Frame.
His father Stevie played for the
Jaden Coke made a ridiculous three. Maybe too much dip on his chip there. But Frame saves the possession. Koeman again, very loud, very aggressive. Cutting a very different figure tonight. Locked in. Giving me some Kobe Bryant vibes. Kiwi Bryant, Devin Thomas. Back to Koeman. Post up again. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Spin. And Jones the other way. Wilkie elects not to go for it. That's a 4-point swing. Frame. Coke. Wilkie. Thomas. Kuiman for 3. In and out. Frame can't rescue that one. Wilkie matched up against Manasseh now. Let's see. Goes under the screen. Turns out to be a good job. Coke spinning. No. Just Coke thinks he's fouled there. We love the energy from Jaden. But I think his feet were moving a bit faster than his hand there. Certainly than the ball. Herbert. Guarded by Bartlett. Captain back in the game. Hands all over him. No foul. Kuiman. Sorry, not Kuiman. Kigo. Now Kuiman. Just trying to slow it down here. That's very good pressure there from Kostak. Oh. Kuiman with a nice slow step there. I thought that was just a second step. That can be a really hard one to judge because you take that first step and you slow right down on the second. But I could be waffling. Maybe that was his third. Kuiman certainly didn't think so, but that doesn't say anything. Bartlett, very physical, and they're swallowing the whistle. Manasseh. Jones. Attacking. Coke will be disappointed with that closeout. Just like that, it's a 6-point lead again. So Gators going up, going down. Oh my God. Kuiman. These guys are scaring me a bit. Bartlett. Oh no. Frame again. Flying in. And we got a foul. 4 minutes left. A lot of time. A lot of time. 6 points. Just need to hang in there. Just takes one bucket. There's a bit of the unknown this game for Shepparton. I mean, of course, you always back yourself, but Wyndham were the best team last year for a reason as Bartlett almost comes up with the steal. Herbert driving. Kigo, good hands. Bartlett showing off those young legs. Kigo, no goaltend. Frame, Kuiman, Bartlett, Coke, corner 3. Off. And a foul on Frame. It's a good shot. Wide open in the corner.
5,002 bonus foul situation.
And it looks like Shepard going to give away free throws here. It's not ideal. Could have been 3 points for them. Now Wyndham have the chance to add 2 to get up by, let me do the maths real quick, 8. 3 minutes 45 left. Come on, Shep. What do you got? Let's see it. Okay. We all got very hyped for that free throw, and then he decided he wanted to chat to the ref. But the crowd's just going to keep on kicking. A prolonged thunderstorm here at the Swamp. Herbert makes the first. Herbert's certainly taken the reins from Manasseh here in the second half. Haven't seen Manasseh quite as much, despite the fact he has 20 points. Kuiman to Coke. And he's off. Felt like he was... and Bartlett's going to come up with it. He's going to step out for 3. Oh, come on. Coke, please. Kigo. Oh, no. Yes. Oh, my God. All right, come on. 2, 1. Beats the shot clock. Josh Kuiman. Come on. Needed that. Maybe the biggest shot of the game. Time will tell. 4-point game, 3 minutes left. Herbert driving, throws it away. Coke this time elects to slow it down. Kigo matched up against Manasseh, goes inside. Coke for three, off. Thought he was fouled, not going to get that one.
4 points, 2 minutes 20 seconds.
Manasseh driving. Oh, Wilkie comes up with the board. Thought for sure that was in. Come on, 2.5. Kigo, finish it! No! Oh my, I'm gonna have a heart attack. Coke keeps it in. Come on, please. Koeman, 2 in a row. No! Bartlett, please. Dives on it, it's loose. And now it's wrapped up. Oh.
Give them a round of applause, folks.
Wow. And it's going to be Wyndham's ball. Can't fault the effort out there. And we're going to have a timeout. Oh.
We're going to time out. The bar is open. If you'd like to get yourself a drink, just rock up. The bar is open. The chat is
All right.
whole bar.
I'm glad that timeout was called. I was, might have to check my blood sugar.
Premiership last year. So this year, Basketball Victoria
Only 4-point game. 2 minutes left, not a lot of time.
So the grade that we're playing this year is a higher grade that we're playing last year. These guys in the yellow were on top of the ladder all year.
So, the underdogs coming into this game, for sure. Wyndham, dominant last season, ultimately petered out in the finals, but, you know, I think they had about 3 losses all season last year. Gators undefeated at home last season in the Division 1, but all respect to the Division 1, this is a different level. And, you know, it was always going to be a tough task to remain undefeated, but right now, 2 minutes left, 4-point game. I reckon Shepherd take it. Devin Thomas is back into the game. Bartlett remains. So it's Kigo off. Kigo been unlucky around the rim today. Normally a very clinical finisher. The rim just hasn't been his friend. Sometimes it's like that. Manasseh, picked up by Josh Koeman. Gets inside, out to Thomas, and he makes it. Now all of a sudden it's a 7-point game. Gators desperately in need of a scratch here. Bartlett zooms it to the corner. Koeman for 3. No. And Bartlett's fouled. Shepparton will take that. A wide open Josh Koeman 3-pointer. A lot of good looks here. Just not quite falling at the end of this game. Koeman inbounding. Very important possession here. Bartlett. Koeman. In and out. Oh. God, these rims hate us. I mean, they are ours. So. Coke. Manasseh out to Thomas, driving, doesn't get the whistle. Wyndham still come up with it, and there's a foul there on Bartlett, and he's not happy. Minute 20, 7-point game, Wyndham ball, free throws to come. Looking like it might not be Shepparton's night. But, you know, a minute 20 is a lifetime. Do they have one last bit of fight in them? All right, he misses the first. Come on. Let's see. Come on, the crowd getting loud, and he misses both. But they come up with the rebound, and wow. It's an unfortunate turn of events for Shepparton. Aolara comes up with the rebound, fouled by Devin Thomas, and he's going to go back to the free throw line. Now, are they going to go 0 of 4 from free throws? No. 68-76, Shepparton trailing. In need of some quick points, regardless of what happens on this free throw. It's off. Koch rebound. No! And he dribbles it out. Koeman immediately telling him to get his head up. Koch had flashes of brilliance.
15 seconds. It's an 8-point ball game.
But also some tough moments. Trying to push the ball, trying to be aggressive. Manasseh here, guarded by Wilkie. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Chance to ice the game, out to Herbert. Tough three. Oh, Jones comes up with the possession, and he's going to go back to the free throw line. Gators just can't buy possession. Just cannot have the ball at the moment. Jones, an excellent shooter. Did miss a few earlier in the game. Makes the first. Chance to make it a 10-point game with just under a minute left. Crazier things have happened. Misses. Koch rebound. Got to get it up quick. Oh, and he's thrown it away. Just a miscommunication between him and Devin, and Aolara maybe puts the icing on the cake. Shepparton calls the timeout. Koch very frustrated here.
Don't forget the bar is open, the kiosk is open. Get yourself a drink, get yourself something to eat.
Couple crucial turnovers and fouls at the end here. Man, we were in it. A lot of good shots, a lot of good threes. Shots not falling in the last couple minutes, and ultimately that's been the difference here this afternoon, this evening. Far out, it's almost 9 o'clock. What am I talking about? That's how high energy this has been. I feel like I need to run a marathon.
Special guest here tonight, the mayor of Shepparton is here, Sir Shane Sarvey. Shane, stand up and give us a wave. As promised, I did save you a chop bar. All right? Only one.
It's now an 11-point margin. With 47 seconds left. All the boys getting around Koch. Passionate player, high energy. When things are going good, he's loving it. Right now, he's hating it. All right. We're in the miracle territory here.
Let's start it now. Let's go.
Probably looking to take a quick three. Wilkie coming up with it. He hits. All right, come on. Oh, almost thrown it away. And Koeman picks up the foul. Okay, still a lot of time on the clock. 43 seconds. Who knows, you know? Maybe he misses two, we hit a three. They miss two again, we hit another three. That'd be great. Nobody can doubt the fight of this Shepparton group, though. Looks like they're going to shoot the free throws and get the ball back. So 1 of 2, but Wyndham will keep possession. 9-point game. And Wyndham wants a timeout. This is basketball. Last minute has gone on for probably 6 or 7 at this point. If you're Shepparton and you just want to lengthen the game as much as possible, stretch out those 42 seconds, give yourself as much of a chance to pull off something remarkable as possible. For Wyndham, the obvious You want to close this game out. Shut the door. No matter what happens, this is a performance Shepparton could be proud of. I mean, first time in the championship in 20 years, coming up against a team that lost 3 times all last season in the first round with the new squad. I know Wyndham have some new players too. Like I said, I'm not pretending to be unbiased here. You've got a Shepparton boy on commentary. This is what you signed up for. Same group out there. So Wyndham are going to get the ball back. 43 seconds. Shepparton trail 71 to 80. Koeman pressing high, and Wyndham keep it in. They're just playing keep away now. Bartlett fouls. Oh man, almost got the steal there. Koeman saying he was out. I think he might have just appealed for the video referee, which, you know, at the next level, we now have a live stream on home games. I don't know that we're quite up there to have a video review system yet. If you guys want to scroll back 20 seconds and give us your verdict. Makes 2. And Shepparton going to call a timeout. 35 seconds. Not ready to call time on this game yet. An 11-point ball game. We need Tracy McGrady to sub in for Shepparton here. Scored 12 points in 30 seconds or whatever it was. Even then, we just get over the top. Shepparton put on a great display in the first half. Wyndham ultimately have, I think, ridden the waves of this game. You know, they've just taken the momentum changes as it's come. They've played the same game plan. I think, really interestingly, Frame and Shepparton were doing a great job guarding Manasseh, trying to deny him the ball. So the response has just been let Herbert run things a little bit. Just taking what the defense gives them. Seen a lot of experience, a lot of cool heads out there. For Shepparton, it's just been all fight. These guys can play better, can shoot better. But man, pretty good effort for the first time in 2 decades. Major underdogs coming into this game. But they won't want to hear that. They'll feel like they should have won. Here we go, Koeman into Devon. They're doing the same play. Didn't quite work. Koeman going for a 2. No. That might be the game there. And Wyndham have stepped out here. Manasseh. 11 points, 22 seconds. I think this is surpassing even miracle territory here. I think we need someone to stop time. Bartlett lets it go. Not giving up on the play. And that'll just about do it. Frustrating loss for the Gators, but left it all out there. Coke still cutting a very frustrated figure as he subbed out. Nick Dodd comes back into the game. Manasseh makes the first free throw. Be very surprised if the Gators don't just run out the clock here. Okay. Wilkie to Bartlett. Yes, okay. 6 seconds, 5 seconds, and that's it. 3, 2, 1. What are we going to see here? Okay, bit of stat padding.
85-71.
Wyndham take home the victory. Shepparton had chances to win. It's not going to be as easy this year. Unbeaten all season at the Shepparton Sports Stadium last year. First game, first loss. But man, they had chances. Kuiman, Coke, a couple of those guys will be replaying those plays in the final couple of minutes. Wishing for a chance to do it again. Good shots, just not falling. But I've been Jay Bryce, commentating here at the Shepparton Sports Stadium. Big thank you to all those that have tuned in. Big thanks to everyone who's given me this opportunity. Really enjoy it. And if you're going to be watching all the Shepparton home games, you're going to be hearing my voice a lot. So for those of you from Shep tuning in from home, I'll chat to you next week. Shepparton go on the road tomorrow, take on Port Vale. Finished in the bottom 3 last year, so maybe a chance for a bounce-back win, but every team's a difficult ask in the championship. All right. Thanks, everyone. Hope everyone has a great night. Take care.
Thanks for doing that.
If you just have everyone off the court for a few minutes, that'd be good, and then you're most welcome to come on and say hi to the players. Just give us a couple of minutes to warm down, then you can come on. Cheers.